up and sit down.
And we're live. Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and our old buddy over there.
Hello everyone, it's Dave from Model Maker Dave's workshop.
See what you did there, mate.
Yep.
Welcome to yet another Sunday brunch with us two idiots trying our best to keep you guys occupied, and yeah, so
It's
welcome
come round
to
quick again, isn't it?
It has, Dave, isn't it? It's what I was saying yesterday, wasn't it, when I was chatting with you and Grant? You know, it's, mind you, doing the midweek show helps, doesn't it? Nice little plug there for the buddy builds during the week, but you know, it just goes quick, doesn't it, between the shows? You know, it's
We'll finish this one and we'll be looking forward to Wednesday, and then finish Wednesday and be looking forward to...
Well, yeah, I mean, I've got the E-Models one tomorrow. It's my what's in store this week, so it'll be nice and easy. So hopefully someone will win something. So it keeps us going, but we've been quite busy at the benches as well, Dave, haven't we? So it's, I don't know about you, it seems to have given me my mojo back a little bit, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I kind of had to pull my finger out a little bit and make more time at the bench.
Well, yeah, because we've got literally, I've got a huge stash just to my left here for the buddy build kit series that we've got, and we just weren't getting round to building them, Dave, were we? We've had this love affair with the Huey where we don't want to finish it.
Exactly.
And so it's given us a chance to thin the stash down so we can both move in our man caves. So,
well, I kind of went one better than that. I found that underneath the bottom of the sofa bed there's a nice big cavity.
Yeah.
That's stash number 2.
Oh, you've gone from reserve stash. Yeah, I started off with the shelf that runs right the length of the man cave, and when that got full, there was a gap next to the printers, so that got filled. And now I've filled along here as well. I'm like, yeah, okay. And I've got a stack of kits on the floor there as well. It's like,
well, I was piling them up on the back of the sofa, and I thought, can't be having that. That's not right.
yeah, it takes over, doesn't it?
And then I suddenly remembered while I was off and I was having a bit of a tidy up. And I thought, oh, there's a bit of space underneath the bottom of the mattress. And I've got quite a few kits in there as well. So, yes.
Bless you. Let's put that up. Right. Shall we have a little looky-loo who's in the chat then? We got Mike in from Scaly Models, Mike Mountain, saying hello to everyone. Hello, Dad. How you doing, mate?
How's Everton?
Papa Smurf's in, morning Festa and Scaly Models. Hello, dude. Hope you're doing all right. Mike saying hello back. Papa Smurf, sorry, asking Mike whether he's keeping well. Scaly Models, not bad, yeah. Since Friday, I've had a lump come up on my wrist. Oh, not a ganglion, is it? It is as well, yeah. Ganglion cyst, old wives' tale. Whack it with a Bible, apparently. Good old Google. Yeah, we used to do the wedding rings on the styes and all of that lot, mate. But, yeah, sounds like you got a ganglion there, mate. Happy days.
Mm-hmm.
That's me just saying I was setting up. Mike saying hello to me. Steve's in at TSM, Totally Scale Models. Hello, Steve. I've got your video thing come through on the Facebook, and cheers for putting up about the no music. Just helps me know that I can click it and not worry, Steve. So I might have had a little sneaky peek as well. And props to you, mate. Pun intended. Good job.
Wow.
Yeah. Dad saying hi, Steve. Yeah. Shout out to James as well. Didn't do his Sunday parade, by the way. Apparently he's not feeling well. So if you're watching, James, get well soon, mate. Hope you're feeling better, mate.
Get better, mate.
Look forward to seeing you next week, mate. That's me asking Dad whether he's okay. How's Eileen? I hope she's doing well, bless her. Steve saying hello to Mike. Steve saying hello to Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf saying, yeah, Totally Scale Models. I'm just sorting out the coffee pot. Oh, good, man.
Oh, well done.
Steve saying, so you live in Florida? Papa Smurf's going, yeah, Festa, all good here. Just helping the other half with her Lego dog that she saw Chris doing on his channel the other day. Yeah, he does. Excuse me. He does the nano Lego stuff as well, Chris. He's a bit like us, Chris. He takes his hand to anything, doesn't he?
Ah, good man.
Papa Smurf saying total scale models. No, Kent in the UK. Ah, there you go.
Ooh,
Yeah, down in sunny old Kent, mate. Which is handy, actually. Papa, I need you to PM me again, mate. Send me your details and we'll chat about what we was on about when you last PM'd me.
yeah, okay.
In other words, read the PM, scroll up a bit and you'll know what I'm on about.
Fair enough.
Yeah, don't whack it too hard, will you, he says. Yeah. Yeah, me and Dave have gone into schoolboy humour mode, didn't we, Dave?
Keep it clean, Dave. Keep it clean.
Yeah. Dave's got that look of feeling guilty because something that shouldn't have crept into his mind has done.
Quite a few things, actually.
Steve's going, so you're not the Papa Smurf then, a.k.a. Simon PPA Smurf from the kit factory in Florida. Papa Smurf's going, nah, sorry, mate. Hey, mate, you're our very own Papa Smurf, mate, and you are most welcome, buddy. Papa Smurf's going, why did I put yeah in there? Old man syndrome. Mate, welcome to the fold, mate. We are thoroughly old gits, Dave, ain't we?
Yep.
And every year, instead of getting a year older, we get more cantankerous. It goes up 10%, doesn't it?
Well, it goes up 20% for me.
Yeah, as them two reprobates that knocked on my door all know, I am a cantankerous old git, mate. That was a bottom lip and a half, Dave, wasn't it?
That was a wibble and a half, that was.
Mike's going, yeah, well, the idea of using the Bible is that heavy and splats the bejeebers out of it, but we'll opt for the doctor in the morning as my little finger is numb, so it's touching a nerve. Yeah, they can all come out, mate, ganglions. Pups was going, yeah, probably best. Maybe I'll lance it and drain the bugger for you. Yeah, I lanced the cyst right on the side of my
knife ready.
I
got my knife ready. I'll stab it.
Yeah, I can remember I lanced the cyst on my collarbone once. I thought, wow, that's all the doctor's gonna do. It's a bit different when you do it yourself, isn't it? Because you see all the claret coming out and you're like, oh my God, I've gone too deep. I'm going to bleed to death. Yeah, some man-up pills were required. Scaly models going, got some IPA and a nice new scalpel blade.
Everybody's gearing up for this one.
Oh yeah, mate. You know we're the mad doctors, mate. We'll have a go at it for you. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah.
Someone to get cut up.
I see what you did there, mate. That's me saying hello to Steve. Grant's in, saying afternoon over at 5760. Hello, Grant. Grant's the geezer that done that rather sexy tram, Dave, isn't he? And it's mint. I love that tram.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I've seen that one. That is nice.
Steve saying, Colin, you okay? Yeah, it's fine as can be, Steve. You know what it's like, mate. You just get on with it, don't you, mate? Grant saying hello to Mike. Oh, Papa Smurf's going, what's the best way to seal decals? I use Pledge, in America known as Clear, but I use the multi-surface wax or 2 times more shine, or I use a bit of Plasticoat Clear Sealer.
Bit of clear.
Or I use a Modeler's Gloss Coat. Depends on what I'm doing, mate. You know, I mean, Pledge is all right going over decals and all of that lot, but if you're looking for a super shiny finish coat, then use one of the proprietary gloss coats.
Yeah, one of the posh ones.
Yeah. Steve saying he sprays a matte coat varnish. Yeah, that's right. More than one way to skin a cat, as long as you're putting a clear layer over it. Stops them silvering. But something like Tomato X22. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
That'll be fine, mate. Steve uses TS80 in a rattle can. Same thing, to me, a spray. Papa Smurf's going, still new to this, so sorry for newbie questions, mate. There's no such thing as a newbie question, dude. We all have to learn somewhere, and there's enough people in here, mate, that will give you honest, sound advice, mate. So whatever you question you've got, no matter how stupid you think it is or how, they're going to laugh at me, just ask it, mate. We'll help you out. That's what we're here for.
There is no such thing as a stupid question.
Oh, mate, you know, we've all asked them. We've all had to learn. We've all had to pick up little tips. But there's, you know, some really good experts in the chat, apparently, anyway. I don't try to blow smoke up their backsides too much because, you know, they'll all start signing photos outside the local supermarket because they're celebrities. Yeah. That's me saying gloss coats, either pledge, clear, plastic coats, sealers. Raging modelers in. Hello, Deviants. Just popping in for a chat. Not in workout today. He's in a meeting. Meeting a friend shortly. Sorry. Hope you enjoyed the tasty filth that I posted. Yeah, I managed to get them photos up for you as well, mate. So that's all sorted. Apparently, Facebook was having some strops this morning and not letting folks post photos. So Mike's mirroring what we've just said there. No such thing as a newbie question. Ask us anything.
Ask away, mate.
And he's saying he's going to get a supply in. Kevin's in. Kevin Stevens. I think it's Jacqueline's other half. Good day, people. I hope you're all well on this fine day. We are, mate. And same to you guys. Steve is saying every day is a school day.
Definitely.
Absolutely, mate. Some bloke called Model Makers Dave's Workshop in, saying hello to everyone. Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Raging Modeler is saying hello, dude, to Model Maker Dave.
Hey, dude.
As is Grant. See, people spreading the love. Try a little cherub there. Pup Smurf's going, so I've noticed. That's me saying hello to Grant. Quano Man's in. Hello, Quano. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Same with Grant. Saying hello back, mate. Steve's going, no rush on the answers. I'm sure you're getting set up for the show. Yeah, hey, mate, not a problem, Steve, but hello anyway. Steve's all right. He's a good geezer, mate. I love that Klingon ship he's done as well, Dave. I must admit. Saw the photos of that last week, and I've seen what he's put up today, and it's, yeah. I have an appreciation for what he's put up because he's like me. He likes dabbling with his electrickery. Scaly Models, and hello to Quano. Scott's in over at Junkworks. Hello, mate. You got a couple of more videos up. How's the channel going? How you doing for subs? Have you hit the magic 100 yet? Ouch. Sorry for saying that out loud, folks. Yeah. So, yeah, our little aim is to get Scott 100 subs. If he's not there already, let's have a good old go to see if we can get him there. Mike Mountain saying hello, Scott at the Junkworks. New videos are up apparently on Scott's channel, which is good. I like how he does his videos as well. A bit of the old jingly going on, and it's, well, this is what you do, and it's more on demonstrating the technique, Dave, and it's a good palette. Right. Yeah, you'll like them, mate. You'll like me. It's informative, but it's a palette buster. You sit there with a bacon sarnie and a cup of tea, and you're like, I had it when he done the algae on the windows because I like that, and you know, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, I get it now. Cheers, Scott. Great techniques. So if you haven't subscribed, get yourselves over there, have a look. No,
I've not seen them, so I will have to make a bit of time and go and have a watch.
Yeah, and click the little sub button because he's dipping his toes into the YouTubing world, and let's welcome anyone that is taking that hit. Same with Nim, she's doing the same. So let's share the love, folks. I mean, you think there's what, 30, 40 people watch every week, so you know, takes a couple of minutes to go click.
Don't take much.
Scott's going, hello, Cole back. That was me asking him at the channel. He's got 2 new videos up and he's working on another one right now. So he's going to be very prolific. And yeah, that's Mike saying he's got a spanner. Yeah, I'm dishing out the spanners, folks. So, you know, at the end of the day, if you want to be a mod on the channel, you know, PM me, you know, because I don't want to force the issue on people. But, you know, you want to be a mod, mate. The more the merrier. It helps. Certainly helps me out moderating the chats, and it helps Dave out as well. We're not having to one eye on you guys, one eye on the chat type of thing. We've got enough mods in there that will look after you guys, and they look after the chat for us, and it's really massively appreciated that they take the time to do it. So happy days. Scott's happy he's got a spanner. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem. I'm sharing the love in a manly way because that's what I do, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
Unless you try to sell me broadband. Yeah. Grant saying hello to Scott. Oh, mate, that was a bottom lip. Scott wants a ban axe instead of a ban hammer. Yeah, they don't do different icons, do they? I wish they did. That'd be pretty cool. Ray's in from Malta, saying hello to Mike.
Hello, Ray.
Hello, Ray. Lovely fella he is, Ray. Hello, Ray. He's saying hello to me there. Scott's saying there, what's that? I'm working on a small dio thing for the postman's handski, Patski van. Been looking at Chernobyl pics all morning. Have you watched the TV show, Scott?
If you haven't, do so. Very good.
I got Dave to watch it, didn't I, mate? And he was hooked, mate. Watched it all one after another, didn't you, mate?
Yeah, once you get past, I think you get past the first 10 or so minutes, and then then that's it. You're in, you're hooked in, and you can't stop watching.
Oh, it's wonderfully done.
Right, so Ray's saying hello to all of my friends. Festa's saying hi, Ray. Junkworks, he's saying hi. Plastic Monkey is saying hi to everyone. Hello, Plastic Monkey. James Chapman is saying hi, guys.
Hello, James.
Saying hi back. Ray is saying hi to James. James is saying hey, Mike.
What have we got there? Oh, Quano man. Oh, crap. I need to nip to the shop. Tired and to ride like the wind. You mind how you ride, mate? Because the roads are like skating rings, according to my missus. She was saying that they're a bit glossy if you've had similar weather to us anyway.
Put your stabilisers on.
Yeah. Scaly's saying, take it easy, mate. The roads are greasy. Yeah, that's what I've heard down here, mate. Apparently they're a little bit, and especially on a bike, you've only got to hit a patch of diesel, mate. And so please ride safe, buddy.
Take it easy. No, nothing's that bad to rush for.
Raging Modeler says he's so glad to have some mojo back. This government offer has kind of killed a lot of it. Yeah, I know, mate. You know, I'm lucky in a way. If I lose my mojo, I've got the 3D printers, but I tend to figure paint as well if I'm struggling with the mojo. Yeah. It's something me and Dave do when we're not filming, innit? We just sit and paint figures.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about figure painting, but if I'm feeling a bit tense and a bit flustered, sit down, bit of figure, paint. I'll soon feel better.
Absolutely. Papa Smurf's got another question. Of course, there's model making questions. Wow. On behalf of my beloved, she's after a fast acting glue for a Lego dog she is making. I blame Chris on gross models. Plastic Magic. Have you tried Tamiya Extra Thin? CA glue?
No, wouldn't go CA glue.
What about GS Hypo?
That's a bit slow, but once it grabs, it grabs.
Yeah, I would say Festa Thin, but I've not tried it on Lego, mate.
No, neither have I.
But we're gonna be doing a Lego build soon, Dave, aren't we? We've decided we're going to enter the world of Lego on a live show, and so we might end up getting a bit of the old testing going on for that, but
Yes.
yeah, I mean, Plastic Magic's a 10-second grabber, but I don't know whether it would work on the Lego plastic or not. I've not tried it, mate.
No, I'm not sure because I don't quite know what plastic it is.
Yeah, I mean, Plastic Magic's pretty much 10-second cement, and that does, as far as I know, pretty much any plastic. But
Well,
yeah.
she could always try GS Hypo,
Yeah.
because then if she wants to take it apart, it will eventually come apart because
Yeah.
it will come apart, but it will hold on to it.
Yeah.
It might be a route to go down.
Scaly Models is going, hello, Jace at Skullfish. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Sentiments we all feel. Ray's doing a Skullfish, my friend. Skullfish is doing all right.
Skullfish is saying hi at Ray.
Yeah. Mike's going in what way? Brick by brick. So you might have a solution on glue as well. It's people saying hello to Skullfish. Oh, chat's just jumped. Papa Smurf's asking if I started the diamond art yet. No, not this one, mate. But I plan on doing so. It's just I want to catch up with all me filmaging because I've got a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Luke's in over at Black Rifle Model Works. Hello, Luke. Hopefully you haven't posted anything this week because I've only just unpacked my bench, mate.
Me and all.
The
van's out there waiting just in case.
Yeah. Model Making Guru's going mojo issues, Xbox times. It always helps him. Happy days. Good for you, mate. Average Styrene's in as well, Dave. This means they've been posting in it. These two, they're conspiring. Apparently he's the same way about the figures and the same way I've been doing so many. Yeah, I 3D print a lot of resin sculpts and things like that, and I do them in advance, and I have them all on the shelf in primer. And if my mojo's gone and I've caught up with 3D printing stuff, then I just grab one of them and I'll sit and start brush painting them. So I find it therapeutic, but also this is where the diamond art comes in as well, because if my mojo's struggling, I might roll the diamond skull out and have a bit of stickage. That sounds wrong, doesn't it?
My diamond art thing arrived.
Yeah, do you want to show them, Dave? Or do you want to do that when we do the what have you been up to bit?
We do it when because then I can do it on down cam and then I can put it on the bench.
Yeah, not worries, mate. I'm nearly through the chat, mate. So Harry's saying it's the same way. Fox is in saying Papa Smurf, yeah, deluxe plastic magic would be a good call as it's not clear what plastic Lego is, and it's a general thin glue that works for most plastics. That's it, mate. Yeah, I thought it was the majority of plackies, mate. Cheers for clarifying. Steve's also giving another alternative, which is EMA Plastic World for the Lego. Not tried that, Steve.
No, I've not tried that.
Fox is saying Tamir Extra Thin worked fine on Lego as well. Fox is doing Skullfish. Yeah. Leave that up there so that people can finish reading it. Bink. Papa Smurf's going total scale models. Thanks, guys. Not a problem, mate. That's what we're here for.
No worries.
James is saying, looks like your stash is going to get a bit bigger with Alicia, even I do apologise, getting when it turns up. Oh, bless. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, works happening on both your builds, mate. So please don't fret. It's just I've got a bit behind with me video editing, mate. And yeah, I've not been feeling, how can I say, I can't really sit too long, if that makes sense, Dave, doesn't it? Without going into details. And I'm still struggling after my last spine procedure, if I'm honest.
You do a couple of 3 hours and then you start getting a bit of the fidgets.
Yeah, and I have to go and lay down. So I do apologise, James and Alicia, that I'm getting a bit behind, but I had to have a rather speedy spinal procedure done because of an MRI scan that came back a bit dodgy, and I'm still not 100% after it, if I'm honest. But I'll get back to it, mate. And as soon as I do, I'll keep you updated think you've been really, really good about it. Nim's Sindaren saying, think you have enough S's on that fox with his skullfish? I think so.
No, I think he could have done with a couple more.
Luke saying, just a shoddy whip build this week. It's not shoddy, mate. If you're all about your Samba bus, mate, I love it.
Oh, has he done some more on that, has he?
Yeah, but the thing with Luke, he likes his armour. So he's doing a shiny car, and it's a little bit out of his comfort zone. Luke, you've been too hard on yourself, mate. I've seen what the Samba bus looks like, and I love it, mate. And a lot of the viewers will love it as well, mate. So don't be so hard on yourself, dude. Model making guru saying, I hope no, he says 200 character limit is balls. Yeah. Pup Smurf going, Mama Smurf loves diamond art. She's at it all day long. Get her to post some photos up, mate, and we'll share them out. You're more than welcome. Anything can get posted in this Festa 67's workshop group on Facebook, mate. That's what it's there for. Any craft, art, anything you're doing at the bench, post it, mate.
Definitely.
I don't mind. Lego, Meccano, cross stitch, anything, mate. It's still a hobby at the end of the day.
Or if you do the old-fashioned art where you get a piece of paper and start drawing with pencils.
Yeah. I used to do caricatures years ago, and it's something I stopped doing when the shakes become a problem. But with Photoshop, I found a way of continuing it with the old drawing tablet, So, yeah. Steve saying there's a fantastic video on 3D print of Black Widow from the Avengers during the week in total. I think took about a week to print. Oh, that's not bad, mate. Is that a hint, is it, Steve?
Oh, you see, it sounds very subtle, doesn't it?
Sounds very like a subtle hint there. Here, Cole, you've got 2 3D printers sat there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Archie's in saying, sorry I'm late, you two. I had loads to drink last night. Hey, mate, nothing wrong with that. Are you hungover?
Oh. Oh, I would have put a bright coloured shirt on if I'd known that.
Yeah, Luke's saying about the Lego EMA even. Plasti Weld 50-50 mix with Tamiya Extra Fin should do it. Well, that sounds like a good combo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is, mate. Joseph Kelly, yeah, he's fine, mate. Yeah, James saying, yeah, your health is more important, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have no choice, mate. It was a bolt out the blue, and I was sort of home, pack, back in, done, under the knife. Yeah. Fox is saying sometimes when he loses his painting mojo, he puts the project to one side and pre-assemble other 40k kits figures because they are easy to build, and building is a great palette cleanser. Yeah, absolutely, mate. I mean, I have kits in different stages. I have one that's getting glued together, one that's primed, one that's partially painted, one that's painted that needs weathering, different stages. So if I'm not up to a particular task, I know I can move on to something. And if none of that's going to work, do something on the CAD package for 3D printing, or I just get a figure down and paint it.
Yeah, well, because I've started doing the little scale chieftain and leopard tank because I've kind of stopped on the Northern Ireland Land Rover build because I'm still trying to work out how I'm going to do the paint splatters. I know it sounds easy, but if you think about it, it's either squirted out of a washing up liquid bottle or it's coming out of a pail or a bucket of some sort.
Just have it on the bristles of the brush and flick the bristles, but it's getting it to scale, isn't it?
Yeah. So I don't want to do anything just yet because I need to find something to have a bit of a practice on.
Yeah. Steve saying that Luke's Samba bus looks mint. It does, Steve, doesn't it, mate? Don't be hard on yourself, Luke. Consider yourself on the naughty step without any tea. Yeah.
Without any tea. Oh, that's serious.
Plastic Monkey saying, done that VW, not an easy fit, had problems with the roof. Yeah, there are some fitment issues.
Oh,
Nim saying, "Oh, Dad asked the question, I missed it." Yeah, I think Belly on the bench has been asked in the chat there.
yeah, got him before me.
Yeah, muesli and cereal bar thing. Bench, not sure yet. More Warhammers, sprue and glue, raspberry jam on hot butter toast. Bench, stormtrooper figures.
Oh, good.
Ooh, nice.
Muesli and cereal bar for Fox. That's
Yeah, he's on a low-fat diet at the moment, mate, because his cholesterol's gone up. So he's having to just be a bit sensible and keep at it, mate. I know it's a bit rough at first when they put you on a food diary because your cholesterol's gone through the roof. But I don't know whether you take them, but I have cholesterol pills that I take now.
Yeah, I went on that. What Fox is doing, it's not easy. And
Yeah,
mate, it's not easy. But I had to go over on tablets in the end because I just couldn't get my cholesterol number down.
yeah, my cholesterol's gone through the roof since the type 2 became a problem. So I don't know whether that's a link thing. Steve will know more than me. It's all new to me.
Yeah, stick with it, Fox. It's not easy.
Absolutely, mate.
But props to you for doing it.
Yeah, fair play, mate. Steve saying there, if I was a decent painter, then yes, I would ask you to print it, but totally fudge it up. Oh, bless you, mate. Too hard on yourself, Steve. You really are, mate. I think you need to step back and not be so negative about your work, mate. It's all right. You do a wonderful job, buddy. Lee saying hello to Fox. Oh, Nim there. Look at that, Dave. Belly, tea and honey, barbecue chips or crisps for my UK cousins. Bench, she's just finished a speed paint and a knitted bag. Pictures have been posted. I've seen them. And she's now working on a smaller bag. She's got a right little production line going there, isn't she, eh?
She has.
Nim's workshop, eh? Good for you, girl.
Oh, Lee Ingalls, he's asking how big is the 1/400th Titanic?
1/400th, mate.
Yeah, big.
I've got no idea, mate.
That big.
Yeah, my Titanic is a 1/700, so it's a pup. But I've got no idea, mate. You normally, Lee, pardon me, if you Google the kit number, it'll give you the box art, and on the box art will be the measurements. Vincent's in saying hello, gents, and Grant is straight back saying hello to Vince. Hello, Vince. Thanks for joining us, mate. Not normally about this time of day, mate, so I hope everything's all right. Steve's going bench, filled mushroom, tomato, and bacon stack. Cool. Was that a Shaggy out of Scooby-Doo stack, Steve? One of those? Shaggy? The bench is the Revell A400 Atlas Airbus. I've seen it, and people are in for a treat.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's all I can say.
I'm looking forward to that because I've been looking at some civil aircraft.
Yeah, we'll do a little what have we been up to at the bench, and then we'll be straight into the gallery because I kind of want to share that because it is mint, mate. Archie's going, can anyone suggest any 1/35th scale old mini kits? My dad used to have be a rallycross driver, and I'd like to do this car. Don't know of anyone that's done them in 35th scale. I know you can get them in 24th because I've got the Tamiya ones up there.
No, 24th is normally car size.
35th. Yeah, 35th is normally armour, isn't it?
Yeah.
He might have to look at.
Archie, have a look at the Tamiya Monte Carlo Mini. I know that's 24th, but that'll probably get you somewhere closer.
Yeah, that was the Paddy Opkirk one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That won the Monte Carlo Rally.
Yeah. I don't know any company doing 35th scale normal cars.
Yeah, Festa's going because I still can't act, Dave. Oh, bless you. For splats, how about put a drop of finned paint on the model and then blast it with air from the airbrush to get it to splat and spider out? There you go. Good suggestion.
I like that.
There you go. I'm not. I like it, Fox, because I get to see Dave look up at the camera when he's tried it and have all the dots around his face like freckles. And I won't tell him. I should just take a screenshot and I'll post it up in the group for everyone to mock him with next week.
I'll do that one off air.
Yeah, Model Making Mayhem says drinking coffee. Paul Shapland got roast lamb and blackberry crumble. And Dave on his bench, HMS Hood with an H.
The Mighty Hood without an H.
Yeah, he's got the Mighty Hood, mate. Yeah. Harry Styring's got black coffee and a million ideas on what to build for an Eastern Front group build. Oh, that sounds interesting, mate. Grant saying, yeah, to me, I do them in 1/24th. Yeah. Frankie goes to Bobby Woods in. Grun sob. Green sauce in my belly. Picture is in the album and the group. We'll be having a looky-loo at that, mate.
Oh.
Archie saying hello to Vince. Quano Man's going, recorded, edited and uploaded a vid to YouTube last night. Well done, geez. But totally forgot to do that boring thing with the eyes shut. Bless you. Common Road Junction saying, all right, I'll have a looky-loo. Cheers, folks. Fox is going, no pills, just a low-fat diet, which is actually not that bad. I just eat lean meat. Quite like the fruit and veggies stuff, and the Benny Cole cereal bars equal delish. Oh, I'll have a look at them, mate.
Ooh.
I must admit. But yeah, I'm sort of want to lose a few pounds and that, but I'm going to wait until I'm allowed back out. I've got a big old gym across the way there where the leisure complex is, and I might amble in there and have a chat with one of the folks in there and explain my situation with the fusions and all that goes with it, and say, is there anything you guys can recommend? You know, and if that means joining up and doing something with them, I'll do it. Because, you know, we're men of a certain age, Dave, and all the weight goes around our midriff, doesn't it?
Yep. Yeah. I'll keep trying.
Lee Eagles is saying one on eBay for 45 quid. Should I get it? 45 quid. Is that for the 1/24th mini, mate?
It's a bit
pricey, isn't it?
It's a bit steep, isn't it?
Put it on your watch list, but keep an eye out for some other ones, mate.
Just as a thought for the mini, have a look in some charity shops and see if anything's been offloaded into a charity shop.
Or go down the die cast route, because you can always put it in Dettol, can't you, and paint it to whatever colours you want. So it might be an idea to look at die cast minis as well, mate. Fox saying hello to Vince over in sunny Belgium, I hope. James has got barbecue chicken noodles with hot dogs. Oh,
hot dogs?
Oh, it's all about the hot dogs. Oh, yeah. Bench, 6,892 piece Lego Hogwarts castle.
So you'll have that done in about half hour then, James?
Yeah. Oh, mate.
Ooh.
He's a Lego god, mate.
Oh,
Ray saying hello to Fox. Harry Styrine's got some measurements for the Titanic.
About 30 inches.
It's 30 inches. So, yeah. Happy days. Vince is winding down from his brother's wedding yesterday. Well, congrats to his brother. Now that all the stress is done and dusted, he should calm down a bit.
Yeah. Life will get a little bit more easier.
Absolutely, mate. Just your wedding to plan now, Vince, isn't there? Vince is like, what?
Yeah.
He's saying hello to Fox and Grant. Nim's asking, a Black Rifle Model Works, thanks. I sped it up faster, so it's only 10 minutes, not the 40 like the last one, bless her. Lee Eagles is saying Academy. Lee Eagles is also saying Dad. Luca's got on the bench Indie Link tracks for his trumpet to BMP3. Belly's awaiting a roast beef Sunday lunch.
Roast beef.
Oh,
Roast beef, Yorkshire pudding.
loads of horseradish and all. Oh, Dave.
Is it a road trip?
Yeah. Harry Styrene says you might be able to find the Mini in 32 scale from Airfix. That's a good shout.
Yeah, there is that.
Stays going, stains and cholesterol tabs. The tabs for cholesterol do work, but diet even better. I'm hoping to come off mine at some point. Back on the diet proper now. Need to lose at least 5 stone. Cool, that's a big old chunk of weight, Steve. Yeah, do it gradually, mate. Don't do it all in one hit, especially with sugar issues. Archie's saying that's the thing. I don't really do much bike or car work. Yeah. Steve says he loves the HMS hood. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Me and Dave was talking about ships the other night, wasn't it? And it was, the hood got raised, didn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Because we was on about the naming criteria of the new range of aircraft carriers, Queen Elizabeth and Prince of Wales, and we was like, Ark Royal and Hood would have been nice, because they're very established nautical names, isn't they? And it's just like, there's always got to be an Ark Royal, isn't there?
Always got to be an Ark Royal.
Fox is going for Dave. Try the old ILM method. Put a drop of paint on the model and then blow on it through a straw. That might be a more focused tube of air. Might make better spiders. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get a bit of cardboard or something and just have a little bit of a play around.
Yeah, Lynn's sneaking in, going, "Hi, my friends," and then going, "Bye." Hello and goodbye, Lynn.
Hello, Lynn. Bye, Lynn.
Nim saying, "Plastic Monkey, pre or post Bismarck?" Question. Steve's going, "Hi, bye, Lynn." Mike's put a link in for scaling models to check that out. So check that link out, Lee, and that might help you out, mate. Nim saying hello to Lynn. Ray's saying hello, Lynn. Luke's going, "Shouldn't really be paying more than 30 quid for a Tamiya Mini." Absolutely agree with you there, Luke.
Yeah, too right now.
A lot of price gouging going on the auction sites at the moment as well, because of the world being on fire. People seem to be taking the Michael, should we say, with prices. Just beware what you're paying for stuff, folks. And if in doubt, Google it and see what the RRP is on it, and it might help you decide whether it's a viable deal or a price gouge. Papa Smurf's going, "Where did you get your Lego castle from, mate?" Cool, that's sped up. Fox is going, "Sounds about right. Ted's 200 scale Titanic is like 4 foot, so 1/400 would be half of that." Yeah. Plastic Monkey's going, "Pre-Nim, add so many fitments to keep up with them, but on saying that, I'm not a rivet counter." I was going to ask you how many rivets was on the boat, mate.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Fox has come up with a word, Dad Academy. No, I like that. Lee goes, "Thanks, Fox. Is it worth buying for 45 quid? Lynn says, "Yeah, I want to stay but not go to work." Yeah, bless you.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Fox is going, "No idea, to be honest, about the price of the kit. But it's an Academy kit, and he has seen some listed here and there for 50 to 60 quid. So, yeah." Jacqueline's going, "Belly was sausage sarnie. But Dave, it had tomato sauce, mate. With apricot and cherry, upside down pudding in the oven. Dinner will be chicken en croûte with vegetables from the garden." Happy days.
Road trip.
She's got a right old plot of veg going on, mate.
Oh, she has.
James is going, "I agree. Lego cancelled their Technic V22 Osprey 10 days before release date due to military problems. RRP was 125, now selling for £900 plus. Yeah, you know what they can do with that.
Yeah. I'm parking.
Grant's put one in there. For those that don't know, Grant's one of my patrons, and he came into the patrons thing yesterday, and we may have convinced him to get a diamond art, and Dave, it's out for delivery, mate. So he's going to have that expression today, isn't he? we may have tucked him up like a kipper, mate, but yeah.
We kind of we didn't sort of bully him, we just ganged up on him, didn't we?
Well, yeah, we just said, well, we've got to do it, so have you, mate. So, I said, do you want to do a live show with us? And he went, yeah. I said, but you've got to do a diamond art. Eh? I said, if you want to do a live show with us, mate, I said, you've got to do a diamond art. Suffice to say, we may have persuaded him to do it, Dave, wouldn't we?
Well, he didn't have a lot of choice, did he?
Yeah. Well, that's the chat up to date. So I'm just going to click on you, Dave. Do you want to do your down cam stuff and all of that lot before I do, or?
Yeah, I'm just on it now. So give me a sec.
And then I can let you show the world what you've been up to. Let us know when you're ready, mate, and I will click on you, dude.
Do it.
Yeah, that's Grant saying it's out for delivery. Right, I'm just going to put you on the old full screen, Dave.
Yep.
So, what have you been up to this week?
Well, this week, this is my diamond art space picture. I can't say what I think because it's so far in front of the watershed, it's unfair.
Fudge sticks and broom handles.
Suffice to say, yeah, it could be a lot of fun or it could be a lot of bad words. But that's what we're doing when we do the diamond art thing.
Yeah.
So I can go over
and
there.
I must admit, though, Dave, they're really good value, aren't they? I mean, we both paid about, what, £8, something like that for them?
That cost me £8. And
yeah.
There's the bag of bits.
Cool. There's a lot of black there, Dave, isn't there? Cool, Bennett. Yeah.
I know, and I'm just wondering how many of these are going to be stuck on my forehead as I fall asleep at the bench.
Yeah, it's going to happen, mate. If it's going to happen to me, it's going to happen to you.
Quite probably. What else have I been up to? Haven't done anything more on the Chieftain tank per se. However, I have been playing around with turret number 2 for the Chieftain.
All that looking good, mate.
So, if you're wondering what this is going to be for the radio-controlled helicopter that can land on here so that when they want to do some sneaky spying, they can launch the helicopter and park up somewhere. I've put an extra part on here as some form of experimental tank equipment type.
Oh, right, yeah.
That even I can't think of. So that's that. I've done a little bit more on the Leopard in that it's now got skirts on both sides.
Oh, nice.
Skirted. And I'm hopefully, depending on the pressures of work and stuff like that, hopefully I might get some done during the week because I'd like to get this sprayed up with primer and then I can start thinking about the alternative Berlin camo that I'm going to do on this one.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm going to do it in various different colours of grey. I think trying to go for, the anti-dazzle or the dazzle camouflage.
Oh, dazzle camo, yeah.
That they used during the war on some of the
like HMS Belfast, that sort of thing. Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm going for. And the only other thing that I have been doing quite heavily is trying to teach myself how to use Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
I have finally finished doing a edit on Chieftain episode 3, which is ready to go up to YouTube, but I didn't put it up this time because it was too close to going live on the show, and I didn't want to cripple my machine whilst doing this and trying to upload it.
Yeah, you've been doing all right though, mate. You're getting the hang of it now, and props to you for sticking with it, dude.
Oh, mate, I'm loving it because it just gives me so much more options, and I can start fiddling around with it and doing other bits and pieces that I'd never thought of doing before.
Yeah, Sprue and Glue was saying, wow, Dave, you went deep with that 5D diamond art.
Yeah, I think I might be regretting my decision.
Yeah.
I can't really bottle out of it and go and buy another one now, can I?
Yeah. Archie's going, are there any 1/35th scale Comet kits out there? What, the BOAC Comet? Are you on about the aircraft?
Or is he on about the tank?
Exactly.
If it's Comet came...
Because the Comet, Revell used to do one, didn't they, in 1/44 scale, if it's the aircraft, but I don't know whether there's the tank variant. Trumpy might have one. TACOM or Tamiya. You know, it's Google it, mate. Google's your friend. What have I been up to? Oh dear, I suppose I'd better change camera then, hadn't I? Let's go on to my side cam. Put that on. Let's move the bottle of drink over there for a second. What have I been up to? Well, he says optimistically. We primed Thunderbird 2, didn't we?
Yep.
On our midweek stream. So we got a bit of the Thunderbird 2. Oh yeah, of course Fox's been in, so you might have noticed, folks, that I've got that far with the ball tank now. I'm just finishing off editing everything, and then that'll be getting uploaded to e-models for their build series that I'm doing for them. I also resin printed some figures to go on the diorama, which I hope to start on that later on in the week when I've done some more work on the Harley Quinn figure to go with that base. So most of my week this week is going to be spent video editing all the stuff that I've been recording in the background. So other than that, I've not really done a massive amount of building, have I, Dave? But
not really.
It's with me, it's now sort of catching up with everything on the editing suite to get that side of it sorted out. So James was saying saw part 5 on YouTube, but it didn't show on Patreon. Oh, it didn't come through. I'll put a link up for it. That's unusual. I'll look into that, mate. It might be that I inadvertently forgot to put the link up or save it as a post. So yeah, that's interesting. Cheers for the heads up on that, though, James. I'll have a looky-loo, mate, because normally it goes on Patreon a week before it comes up on YouTube. So I'll have a looky-loo, mate. If any of my other patrons are in, did they have a similar issue with that? When I come off air, I'll have a look on the Patreon. So that's all I've really been up to, Dave. So I think it's going to be that time of day, isn't it?
I think it's about time we stepped into the gallery.
Yeah. So if you've got anything to post in the gallery, do you want to get and post it? Because in a couple of minutes, I'm going to be doing the gallery. I'm just approving members at the moment. So let's approve that one. So any last minute posters, let us know. And then I can have a little looky-loo as to what folks have been up to. Because I'm quite excited because I might have been getting some pings and notifications of people posting, you know, and it's like, yeah. So I've had a sneaky peek this week. So yeah. And there's a lot of stuff in there, and there's going to be a couple in there, Dave, that are really going to spark your what's his name, your interest. Quano's going, I'm having visions of Colin Dave falling asleep face down on the diamond art and waking up looking like drag queens. Sometimes I really hate my brain. I may have to have it removed. That's an image that you're never going to undo now, isn't it?
You just don't want that burnt onto the back of your retina.
So does that mean we'll be known as Flossie and Davina? Yeah.
That sounds painful.
Skullfish is asking, do you do a patron hangout? Yes, mate. It's something I did a test on yesterday with Dave and Grant, and we're looking at doing something where we do the patron hangout on Patreon for the patrons, basically, because Dave's on there as well. And we're looking at trying to test different things, either StreamYard or Streamlabs or whatever, to see which is the best way of going, mate. And then I'm going to be putting a notification up in the Patreon going, right, if any of you want to join this hangout, is the link, mate. So yeah, we had a good old test of it today, Saturday even.
Yeah.
So it's ready to go now, mate. And I've got me giveaways, posts and all of that lot to put up this week on there. So I'm going to be paying a bit of attention to Patreon this week because, yeah. And what with James saying about the post not pinging through, I just need to make sure everything's talking because it seems that it may not be.
It seems to have gone slightly astray.
It could be an issue my end, but I don't know because I have changed systems as well since I last done any major stuff on Patreon. So Sue's saying she's just posted about 5 minutes ago. No problem. If Grant's also saying part 5 hasn't shown up on Patreon. All right, mate. I'll have a looky-loo at that when I come off air, Grant. Cheers for the confirmation, mate. Much appreciated. So we'll have a looky-loo at that. So let's just quickly refresh that, and then I'll do a screen share of the gallery because I'm excited, Dave.
Ooh. I've not seen anything in the gallery, so I've no idea what is coming.
You might need to ring your mate up. Get
He's
the Chinese.
He brought the bench back this morning, and he said,
"Yeah,
hang around." And I said, "Yeah, just in case." Because
yeah, Skullfish is saying he's going to need to take care of his COVID haircut and beardage then, mate. Hey, mate, not a problem. Yeah, we're not sure whether to do them off air at first so that people feel comfortable because not everyone wants to go live, you know. So I respect that. So we might do the first few non-live and get people used to it. And then if they want to go live, we'll do it live on Patreon. You know, it's whatever suits you guys. But I kind of want to do something for the patrons, be it once a month, Dave, innit? And Dave's on Patreon as well. And we just want to try and cobble together something that we can keep you guys feeling a part of. So that's what we're going to try and do, mate.
Yeah, Dexterous Crafters finally got home.
Oh, is she?
Don't forget, your late report must be going to the HR department.
Yeah, Archie's saying he may be moving to Scotland at some point. Yeah, my missus would like to go back home, bless her. Yeah, so, yeah, Dexterous Crafters back home and people are saying hello and Ice Queen saying hi to David. Right, I think, Dave, we can do a bit of gallery then, can't we, mate?
Oh, we can.
Let's take my hat off whilst I'm doing that because my head is a bit sweaty. That sounded wrong.
Definitely
Right.
for the retina.
Let's have a little looky-loo and see what's been going on. Top of the page, obviously, is the YouTube channel posts that we've got up there. People have been commenting on it. You've got Nats on there, Dexterous Craft and Nim. Grant's on there at 5670 models. So, yeah, all your channels are up on there. So if you've got a YouTube channel, put a link he pops in the chat there and we'll give you a shout out. So I'll open up Grant's in the background tab and let that do its thing. Because I want to see how many subs he's on. He's on 150. So if you haven't subscribed to our friend Grant, please do so. And you've got to have a look at this. This is the tram.
Yeah.
I love that tram.
That is a must watch because he has done a proper good job on that, and I really do mean it.
Yeah, it is mint, mate. So again, have a looky, Lou. I want to see whether I can find, because I'm curious now as to how many subs he's got. He's on 57, so come on, folks. Let's have a looky, Lou, because look at this, Dave. MATV weathering.
Oh, I'm going to have a watch of that.
Yeah, look, UAZ 309, part 5 finale. Yeah.
I want to do one of them.
Yeah, I've got one in my stash, and it's like, yeah.
I know that I'm sub to him, so I will.
Yeah, and he's got a really nice style of presentation. So get over there and have a look.
I will.
There's 2 YouTube channels that you want to keep on your watch radar. Raging Modelers in there, Lewis Williams is in there, Butcher That Models are in there. So get your channels in there, folks, and we'll do a feature and have a play around. And you may get a visit and get a bit of pimpage for your channel, so it's worth doing, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Jacqueline Stevens, my early anniversary presents, 4 diamond arts to do. Have you seen these, Dave? Look at that. Cute alert.
Oh, I like that one.
but look at the reflection.
I know, dreams of something bigger.
Yeah, and I love the concept of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That could be. We might need to take a couple of boxes round to Jacqueline's, because that could be a bit of a swear fest.
Yeah, I think the words fudge sticks and broom handles will be coming out. Look at that, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Nice, that. Nice and Christmassy.
Absolutely, mate. Look, I love this concept.
Yeah.
The big cats. Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, that
oh, that's a major swear fest. I nearly let one out myself then.
Yeah, I was on the verge of letting one go then.
Yeah, fudge sticks and broom handles. Grant's just subbed to Scott. Paul's just subbed to Scott. See, so it works, folks. Luke's just subbed to Grant. So, excuse me, keep them coming, folks, because it's sharing the love at the end of the day.
Oh, heck.
Bennett. Yeah, she's in for a right old swear fest there, mate. Kevin's going to have to let us know how much, because I think what we should do is have a swear box for Jacqueline, and whatever goes in there is the stash fund for Kevin. So he's going to be getting the big Lancaster, the big Titanic. He's going to be getting perfect grade Falcons. He's factory hero boy kits. He's going to be getting the lot, isn't he?
Oh yeah, you can just imagine him sat there going, "Oh yeah, great idea, Festa."
he's going to be having a 25 grand modelling stash at this rate, isn't he?
Oh yeah. Oh, hello.
Yeah, this one, Dave, I thought would garner your interest. Sue Shatland has thought she'd post her work in progress on her Spitfire's diamond art, and I saw this and fell in love with it. Look at that.
Yeah, and I can see why as well.
That's proper fudge sticks and broom handles, isn't it? And I like this idea of, the bit of paper over it to stop anything getting dirty and grubby, and because I know I would lean on that, and I'm going to end up having half of what I've stuck on the paper sticking on me. It's just
as a question to all of the diamond art experts out there: do you start at the top or do you start at the bottom? Do you start on the left-hand side or the right-hand side?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of thinking top, left to right and down type of thing, but we're quite methodical, aren't we? Or do you just go, I am going to put this colour on, and do you do everything of that one colour? I don't know.
Yeah, the only reason I'm asking is because it's got a piece of cellophane on it, and underneath it's all sticky. So I'm kind of thinking you start at the bottom and work your way up, because then your hands on the diamond bits rather than on the sticky bit.
Sprue and Glue saying start is your choice.
Okay.
Sue's going, thanks, guys. Don't have to thank us, my darling. Thank you for sharing. That's what it's about.
No,
we wouldn't
start getting one of them.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do this segment of the show if you guys and girls didn't kindly post your work. Grant over at 5760 Scale Models has posted a 112 Tamiya Honda Pons NSR 500. It's been primed in UMP primers using various LP paints, etc., etc., etc. Clear coated in LP9, and the West decals are from Reggie Models. Now, I know this is Loris Caparossi's old bike because of the number on the front. So, yeah, I have an appreciation of the NSR 500s because it's, Dave, it's two-stroke, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
I've no idea, mate. I don't know.
Yeah, the smell of two-stroke at a motorcycle race, you know, us older farts that have been to races since we was kids, you get that waft of two-stroke at a motorcycle race, and it never leaves you, Dave. And I have a romantic love affair with the two-stroke 500cc era. It's just like, yeah.
I'm getting the feeling that you might have had a bit of trouble with this one because there's a couple of beer bottle lids at the back.
Yeah, I just noticed them. Yeah, Grant's answer: start drinking heavily.
No, I like that.
He's done a really, really beautiful job on that because I know this bike, and yeah, it's a challenging little build, Grant. Well, you've built it, you know it, and yeah, you've done a splendid job there, mate.
Yeah, nice. No,
I like that so much that I'd like to get on and ride it around the bench doing motorcycle brum brum noises.
brum, brum.
And the immortal number 65 for our Italian friend, Mr. Caparossi.
I'm surprised his bench hasn't got a couple of donuts on it.
I think he hides them in that secret drawer under his bench, so he doesn't get spotted having secret sustenance. Not that we would have secret stash drawers in our benches, Dave, would we? Because we wouldn't do that.
I haven't got one, but then I don't need to because I haven't got anyone spying over my shoulder to make sure I'm eating what I should be eating.
Yeah, but mate, I'm not scared anyway.
You say that now.
Carl Smith has gone into the world of resin 3D printing, by the way. Looks like the build plate of an Anycubic Photon. So he's doing his test print there of the cube and its progress. Yeah, I see. I'm lucky, Carl. I've got video camera set up in mine, mate, so I can stream it to its own web page. And it's I'm that sad that I like to watch my printer print. Yeah, and that's his Anycubic 3D cube printed.
Yeah, that's nice.
So welcome to the fold, mate. Welcome to the world of resin 3D printing. James's Ogwalt's Castle with an H, and Dave, look at the size of that.
I thought he would have had it finished by now. It's only Lego.
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed that he's only got that far, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I thought you'd have at least 3/4 of it done by now.
Yeah, you're letting us down there. Come on, James, pull your finger out, mate. But look at it, Dave. Look at the artwork on that, and it's like unbelievable.
How many pieces in there? 6,800.
6,960 or something.
Good grief.
There you go, 6,892 even. He's on stage 359 out of 1,145.
Oh, he's not even halfway.
Sue Shapland's sentiments are exactly the same as mine there. Cannot wait to see the progress on this. Absolutely, mate.
Props to you, James, for the patience on that one.
Absolutely. Everyone in chat is subbing to each other, so I'm loving that.
Good.
Yeah, the love. I suppose we'd better say, if you haven't subbed to me and Dave, could you sub to us too as well? There you go, Fox. We've done a bit of pimping. Because we do get told off by our moderators because we're pimping everyone else's channels and not ours as well.
Yeah, and he does sort of, he does have a pop at you, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he's got a point, let's be honest, but I don't know, we're just not comfortable pimping ourselves, are we, Dave? But we both have channels, as you well know. It's going along the bottom of the screen there, and yeah.
I think that's pimpage enough for the two of us.
Absolutely. Jacqueline Stevens there, work in progress, almost at the border edging, and then got the motif to do. Oh, look at that, Dave. Oh. And am I right in thinking, what's it? Is this crochet?
Is it crochet or is it?
Have I been totally naive?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know if I'm whatever I say, I'm going to drop myself in it.
I think some kind of needleage would be involved in that.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing that. Have you a bit of that? Bob Ray saying his wife's made this. Oh, that's nice. Ooh.
Intricate.
That is, isn't it? It's framed and everything, mate. Oh, wow.
Nice. I like that.
That's cute alert, isn't it?
Yeah, not 100% sure what it is, but
it's a fan, Dave. You know, one of these fans that the ladies carry, you know, that collapse up and all of that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, hand fan. Is that the word? What they're called? But yeah, I like that.
Oh, that's
was
nice.
there swear box involved, Bob? Tell the truth.
Oh, I would imagine there might have been a couple.
Did she have that look of staring over her glasses, going sucker fucker racker rustle like Dick Dastardly?
Yes.
Now Luke's not happy with his work in progress on this, and I think he's been too hard on himself because Dave, his work is continuing on doing a shiny car. Now Luke's an avid armour builder, and he's moved out of his comfort zone, and I think he's been too hard on himself at the moment because I love that. I love that.
My question to Luke is, what do you think is wrong with that? Because I think you need to go to Specsavers, mate, because that was looking pretty damn good to me.
Mate, I would be dancing a jig, mate, in the street if I could do that. At the moment,
I can't see anything on that photograph apart from the masking on the windows. I can't see anything wrong with it.
Oh, that's right. And he's only got to peel his tape off, isn't he? But I mean, it's perfectly executed, dude.
At the moment, my message to Luke is book yourself in and have an eye test.
Yeah, I think you've been way too hard on yourself. I'm loving the chrome. I'm loving the shine on the paint because it's not overdone. It's to scale, doesn't it? It doesn't look over shiny or under shiny. No. It's just right. And Luke, you're so hard on yourself, man.
Mind you, really that is quite a vivid pink, though, isn't it? That's a proper pink.
Yeah, I like it. I think
I know one thing, that looks a damn sight better than the one that went up my road coughing and splattering earlier on. As it went past, I thought, are you going to get up our slope?
Yeah, I mean, Aris Styrene says, you know, as a shiny car guy, Luke, you've nailed this one. Yeah.
Ooh.
So, you know, there you go. Aris Styrene, he's a shiny car buff. Luke's saying some of the paintwork isn't the best. And the 3-foot rule will definitely apply when it's finished. Oh, mate, you're too hard on yourself, Luke. You really are, mate. But, you know, I respect your judgment. You know, it's your opinion at the end of the day and your model. But,
yeah.
So don't beat yourself up, Luke. Honestly, mate, you really have done a lovely job on this, mate. And, yeah, props to you. I mean, I wouldn't have a 3-foot rule on this. I'd be chuffed with that. This is why I tend to decal wrap a lot, because I'm not great at super shiny. That's why I don't do shiny cars. You know, I know my limitations. I still want to try 0 paints on that one that Frankie Goes to Hobbywood sent me. He sent me the Merc, didn't he, with the gold wing doors.
Mm.
And I kind of want to do the 0 paints and the 2K on it or whatever, you know, but I've never done it on a scale model, and I want to not overdo it, if that makes sense. So I'll be asking you some advice on that, because I can't see anything wrong with that. Dave, can you?
No, not at all.
So you can sit on the naughty step, Luke, without any orange squash and Jaffa cakes for another 5 minutes and convince yourself that this does not need to be a 3-foot rule model. And you need to be repeating to yourself 50 times, my Samba bus is really nice. My Samba bus is really nice. That's your punishment. Knowing Luke, you'll sit there and do that. Skullfish is going, I might have bought some drawer storage units. Bench rebuild imminent.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got a similar box to what I had yesterday, Dave.
If I had any room left, I'd get some, but I haven't, so I can't.
I would say that they are IKEA Moffy cabinets. He's got the two drawer stacks of 3. Yeah. Am I that sad for knowing this? Because I might have had some IKEA Moffy cabinets delivered yesterday myself. And Luke apparently is doing it right now, repeating after himself that he's Stammer.
Yeah, B3 in the corner of the room, looking at the wall, repeating the words.
B3 says all his work looks amazing at 3 meters.
Oh, no one can be that bad.
And Nim's going, the only thing that the bus is missing is a big plume of Mary Jane smoke. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Skullfish is going, yes, you are correct. Yeah, I've got the big, the 6 drawer units, because I've just gone along the whole shelf that I've got here with them as a base. I've got one stack there that my big server sits on. But yeah, there's something about when you undo that cellophane, mate, you get that waft of freshly sanded wood. Oh, Dave, it's mint. It's like, oh, yeah. And it won't last too long because, yeah. So, yeah, he's got the IKEA Moffy drawer units there, mate. And hopefully, mate, you'll be putting photographs in the man cave folder of your man cave.
Oh, missus.
Because I am that sad that I put a folder in. Archie Boniface has been painting again, Dave.
Oh.
Big boomstick on a boat. Look at that.
Very big boomsticks.
Have you a bit of that? Hey, I'll tell you, mate, I might have to commission you to do me a painting for my man cave at this rate, mate. I have all my artwork on my ceiling above me. And I'm about 2/3 away along the ceiling at the moment. And I stole that artwork from good friend Paul Bretland, who's got a load of artwork on his ceiling in his man cave. And I'm like, I like that idea. I'm nicking that. I've got tin signs and jigsaws that I've done and glued on backboards and artwork all the way along there. And you can sit back and just, yeah. It's better than looking at a popcorn ceiling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because my house is of a certain age. So, yeah. Harry Styrene's put some figures in, Dave. So you might want to start crying now. Are you ready? I like how he words it. He goes, just the figures I'm working on. Bosh, look at that. I mean, I'm looking at the muscles, Dave. I mean, you're like me. You appreciate the different layers, don't you? And yeah.
I like that. I'm not.
See,
is it Warhammer? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it tabletop game? I don't know, but yeah. I like what I see.
And this is the club that's going to be used to smack Luke on the canister if he doesn't agree that his Volkswagen's nice. See, this bloke's going to turn up on your door, mate, and he's going to go, "Are you moaning about that Volkswagen, mate? I've been told to give you 5 clubbings." Oh. Closely followed by the jouster coming down his garden path. Look at that. Absolutely stunning, isn't it?
Oh, I like that.
So, have you got any Citadel paints or anything like that, Dave? Because you might want to put them in a box now. Aries is going, it's a Dungeons and Dragons, a stone giant. Nice. That's for the one with the big clubbage.
I like the jouster.
I absolutely love it and know full well that if I got one, it would never look anything like that.
No.
I'd be better off just throwing the canisters of paint at the model, hoping some of it sticks. Foxy's back, saying he's been away, but now he's back. Good man, mate.
Oh,
you missed me showing off the ball tank, mate. The viewers have seen it. You haven't. No. I did that out loud, didn't I?
You did. Oh, hello.
Look at that. Frank's got some dinner. Grown sober or sob or grease sob. Green sauce translated in English. Grease sauce and your perfect Southern Hessian dialect. Isn't it? Look at that. Have you some of that?
Exactly.
Not serious knowledge, isn't it?
Very serious knowledge.
See, there's a few people I'd love. I'm a funny old fart. You know, you always have this where you'd like to have a meal cooked by a chef. And most people have famous people, don't they? Oh, I'd like a meal cooked by Golden Blue or whatever his name was, you know, and all of that. Eston Blumenthal and folks, Gordon Ramsay's. Whereas I'd like Frank, Sarge and Steve Beanie to all be chefs for a day at my gaff. And you know what I mean? Because I see what these guys create and I'm like, yeah, they do cooking, don't they?
Can you imagine those three on MasterChef?
Oh, mate, could you imagine? It would have to go out after midnight, wouldn't it? It'd be a swear fest. Could you imagine the state they would all get into?
Or put them in that, you know, the baking show.
Yeah. European Bake Off. You'd have Sarge looking over his glasses. Really, Steve? I cannot believe you've just done that. Steve would have dough and everything all over him. And Frankie would be there just cleaning his Nouvelle Cuisine meal going, aren't you done yet?
Yeah, he'd be the one with the cloth going around the edge of the plate.
Oh, mate, it'd be proper round the plate. Have you a bit of that, mate? It would be, honestly, because I am banned from all white appliances, as I discussed with Dave and Grant yesterday at great length. And the pair of them mocked me profusely when they found out some of the shenanigans and now know the reasons why my wife ejects me speedily from her kitchen. I'm a total disaster, mate. I ain't got a clue.
It's a proper turfing out when she turfs you out. No holds barred.
Well, there ain't a white appliance that I haven't broken in the past and's had to be replaced because I get this idea of that'll work. What possibly could go wrong? And it disastrously ends up with smoke and detritus emanating from the white appliance. And yeah. So I envy anyone that can create such culinary delights. I'd love to be able to do it, but I can't trust myself not to blow the cooker up or yeah. I ain't great. I'm useless, mate. I can take them apart and get them to work again. Oh, we've got a bit of a Facebook problem going on there. Let's just quickly refresh that for you, folks. Obviously, there must be an issue with the book today because a lot of stuff isn't refreshing, is it? A few people. Oh, there's some man cave pictures there. Oh, that looks familiar, Dave.
Oh, someone's been busy.
I'll come back to the man caves in a minute. Sorry for my name scrolling. That's Archie. Bob Ray finished at last my diamond art picture. Oh, wow.
You heck.
Look at that. How the hell did you do that? That's amazing, isn't it?
That'll pretty tough. Ooh.
That's impressive.
What can you say?
I love that.
Some patience on that. Oh.
Big love arts. I love that. That is serious, isn't it? That's unbelievable. Right, where did I get to? Apologies for my scrolling over the screen. We got to Mr. Adam Barber. Me and my wife are building a pair of 72nd scale Sea Vixens. She's building the Revell X-Frog kit and mine's the Cyber Hobby. We're using Airwaves detail set between us to stop either kit looking too plain. Haha, see what you did there. I reckon they're winging it, didn't you, Dave? After building the new Airfix Buccaneer with folded wings and watching Teabags move from Bruntingthorpe to Kemble, my thirst for a bit of wing fold has reignited. Mine will go into my HMS Ark Royal aircraft collection. Take care, all of you. Dave, They are going to be beautiful, aren't
They do look rather nice. I've got the Airfix 148th version of that.
they? I like anything like that because it's different, isn't it? Because we're doing the Eurofighters together.
I am looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think for us two, it's well out of our comfort zone, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not really sort of a plane or an aircraft, should I say, person, but
Yeah, I've done mainly civil aircraft, and I mean, for me to do a military aircraft is so far out of my comfort zone because, you know, I've got the king of airplanes to go up against here, Luke, you know, and Steve, and I'm like, you know, yeah, and poor old Festa's going to get rivet counted to hell on these. I know I am, but we're going to have a go, aren't we, Dave?
oh yeah,
Because like anything, innit? You know, we sit there and say to people, challenge yourself, think out the box, and yet us two pilchards haven't built a military aircraft. So we've done a Huey, haven't we? But
yeah,
not a jet plane, not a jet plane with boomability and shooting stuff.
not with wings sticking out of it.
Absolutely. James has got a few more sets added to the City, Palace, Cinema, Treehouse, train station, and cafe restaurant. That was a mouthful, wasn't it, Carl?
I'll tell you what, he is a busy lad.
I'll tell you something. You must have acres of room, mate. You live in a big Lego mansion, don't you?
Yeah, it's either that or he's just got a Lego shop near him,
Yeah.
as in next to him in his garage.
Oh, mate, it is unbelievable. Look at that. It's a Lego palace, mate, isn't it?
He's a bit of a Lego god, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah, but it's a nice niche, isn't it? Because again, it's different, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. I like them a lot, mate. I did a post in Adam's Raging Modeler post because he was having some issues posting up pictures this morning, bless him. So there's 59 in this album. So I'm going to go and do albums in a moment. I just want to catch up with the main posts on the group, and then we'll go into the folders there. Frankie Days posted Airfix 1/72 scale TBD 1 Devastator, or Devastator, is that?
Devastator.
2C3 L Diver with an H. I've changed my name here. Frankie goes, hi, Colleen. Don't be in the crew. I love Frankie. Here's my old Airfix collections. I just finished these up. Small enough to say the least. Finishing up. He's 1963 Frog Fairy Barracuda. It will be displayed on next week's brunch. Thanks for letting me post my work here. You fellas are the best. I always enjoy the shows. Please be safe. And balls on Frankie Day Models. Oh, bless you. Hey, Frankie, I'm glad you take the time to share your work, mate. Because we love it.
Oh,
72nd scale, Dave.
I know, tiny.
You know, look, rivets. Do you want to count them?
No, but I'm sure Sarge will volunteer because he likes counting rivets, doesn't he?
Oh, poor Sarge. I can't bet it. 72nd scale.
I know, it's tiddly tiny, but it's nice. I like.
Aye.
Oh. Oh.
No, that's just mint, mate. And again, you know, it's the best cigar and whiskers collection you could want.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. Just got presents to them, haven't they? Yeah. Good man, Frankie.
Yeah, no. Oh, and there he is.
Thumbs up from Frankie. Oh, bless him. Yeah, you stay safe as well yourself, Frankie.
Yeah, you take care, mate.
Everything's a bit chaotic out there.
I know.
Which is Steve. Excuse me, I just got to clear my throat. Apologies. This is Steve. No music in the background. Revell Airbus A400 Atlas. Got the motors back on the nacelles. Props are only held on by blue tack at the moment. Props are set as per the real thing. Need to sand down, etc. So we can start the paint. I'm going to put this full screen and start that from the beginning, because that is looking pretty damn good, isn't it, Dave?
That is nice. He's done it again, hasn't he?
Yeah. You know, and I like me electricery, you know, and I know Vince does down at Mr. Lofts and that. Quite a few of us that throw stuff like this into model kits. We don't brag about it, do we? We don't film it. We just do it because that's what we do. You know, there's a plethora of YouTube videos out there on how to do all of this, but we just want to get it done and look at the kit, don't we? But he's got a nice little nav light set. Eh?
He's got a flashing light on the top of it.
Yeah, he's got. That's what I was saying. He's got a nice little nav light set on there with the flashing beacons. Variable speeds on the engine. So yeah, I like him that, Dave, and you?
I am. He's doing it again. He's putting it out there again, isn't he?
It's electricery at the end of the day, and we're all for it, mate. So
yeah, no, he's look, Wibble.
Dare I say it? Props to you there, Steve. Good job, mate. You might want to pack your bench away now, Dave. Paul Shatland has put up a 700 scale Prince Eugen plus his latest HMS Hood build, even in 1350, Dave.
Go on then.
Hey. Oh, look. Hey. Ding dong. Dave's got a pack.
Charlie, I need that bench packed up again, mate.
Yeah, Dave's got to pack his bench away. Look, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Well, what can you say? There's nothing else you can say apart from it's stunning.
Isn't it? Honestly, it's got to be a road trip to Paul and Sue's gaff, innit? Because we're going to spend hours in there. You know, we'll have to do this on separate days because we're going to spend 24 hours just in Luke's man cave. We've got Harris's, which is going to take us at least a week, isn't we? And plus, now Paul's on the list. You know, we're going to be there forever, aren't we?
I know. It's just,
you know, it's going to be a road trip. It's going to be a road trip to die for. It's better than Route 66, mate, isn't it, Dave?
Well, it's not so much a road trip; it's more of a road fest, isn't
it? Yeah. But could you just imagine it? Like, you know, I mean, I don't know about you, but seeing it up close, you're going to go, it's going to be Thingiverse noises, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, have you seen that bit?
Yeah, Steve saying thanks. Yeah, nav lights in the top, bottom, and wingtips, and then lights at the front and the undercarriage. Yeah, it's a nice kit, Steve. I'm going to be closely keeping an eye on it, mate. There's more build-up photos there. And it's the wooden decking and all of that, and it's the detail, and it's micro photo etch, and oh, mate, unbelievable. Because we want to do big battleships, don't we? But I've got a paper Bismarck to do, and I blame Frankie Day for this because it's about 4 foot long, this thing. And I've got it, and I'm like, yeah, I've got it. He went, yeah. He said, I'm looking forward to seeing you build that. And I went, yeah, cheers. I'm looking even more forward. He said, as to where you're going to display it. He said, have you looked at the dimensions? I hadn't. Yeah.
Wow.
Simply stunning, Paul. Unbelievable. Thank you very much for sharing on that. Raging Modeler there has got his dragon figure there, Dave.
That's nice.
It is, isn't it? It's just absolutely gorgeous, mate. And we're going to be going into Adam's folder shortly to have a looky-loo. So, but he managed to get some pictures up yesterday, but this morning's ones of some of his others wouldn't go up. So he PM'd me, and I said, yeah, just PM me, mate, and we'll stick them through. So finished the Delan, and Dualan. Yeah, added some subtle mud weathering to look like he's been chasing his prey. He's also added them to the album as well, so he's managed to get them to go through now. Happy days. He's holding his head up, Dave. Look at that. Oh,
So did he rip his head off because he's got headache?
yeah, he's even got the little skulls down there and all. Oh, mate. Anyone want to buy any paintbrushes?
Mm.
You know, we did figure painting to relax.
Yeah, I'm just thinking I might actually just go and find another hobby.
Oh, mate. I mean, honestly, you can you can appreciate the effort and that's gone in. I mean, I was asking Fox about it. Excuse me, it's all about the layers and loads of thin layers and all of that lot, you know, and yeah. Steve over at Totally Scale Models has got a bit of Star Trek going on there, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Very enterprising build. So I did.
No Klingons on that one.
I know. There's a bit of the old lighting video, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the one I think he has in the background when he's doing live stuff. And it's like, yeah. And I find it compulsive. I just sit there staring at him like, I must do a big enterprise. I've got a Voyager that I've got to light up. And of course, he's got the Klingon ship to add to this display as well. But doesn't it light up beautifully? I love it.
It's very, and there's his Tomcat.
Yeah. People saying Raging Modeler, awesome work. Yeah, it is. And this Tomcat, I think, is mint. And I do, Steve. I'm still unconvinced, mate, that you're too hard on yourself. I love it. We love it that much, Dave, that we want to get Tomcat kits, don't we, mate?
We do.
Got a nice old Millennium Falcon on the go there. Look at that.
I like that. It's all dirty and weathered and...
Yeah, looks mint, doesn't it? See, and I love it when I see the wires coming out. It's like, yeah, Steve's been under the hood again. This is his big old Mustang he's got. And I think, if I remember rightly, it was an Agostini. Batmobile and a bike.
Mm.
See, again, you know, he goes out the comfort zone, you know, does all different things, you know. He's got the Star Wars figures there. Yeah. So it's all about the Star Wars, mate, isn't it? The big old Star Destroyer there. No doubt lit up. Yeah, there you go. Good boy.
Yeah, that's going to be a big old beast.
That is, isn't it? Shackleton. And I love that build. It's a bit like the Hurricane and Spitfire, isn't it? You've got the Lancaster and the Shackleton, and the Shackleton always seems to be the forgotten one, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's always the one that's been left out.
You know, I love the look of it, you know, and it's like, yeah, it's a Shackleton, you know, let's see more of them. Same with the Hurricanes, you know, it's how many Spitfire kits are out there compared to Hurricanes, you know, it's a shame. And I love that concept,
Yeah,
Dave.
I like that. That is good.
You know, and I think that is brilliant. You know, it's just different, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got that about right, hasn't he?
Yeah. You know, I love the execution of that, Steve, honestly, mate. Yeah. They only got more pictures. I think is that the Shackleton wings, Steve, when you was testing the props out? Or could this be the new one that he's doing?
That's the new one.
That's the Airbus, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, look. Space 1999 Eagle. Oh, Dave. Oh, it's got an eagle. Oh.
And he's lit it up as well.
Oh, no. It's got an eagle, Dave.
No. It's nice.
It's nice. Oh. It's my growl kit. Eagle. I want an eagle. Oh. Hey, Hellcat with an H. Look at that. A nice old album, Dave, isn't it?
No, No, oh,
I know you like this kit, don't you? You've been running out. Yeah, Fox is going Eagle-Phil, yeah. Fox saying you don't realise how big a Shackleton is until you stand under one. They are huge. Aris Styron's going, yeah, you don't want to do Tomcats. You're going to spend months trying to figure out which kit to buy. Yeah, it's a challenge, isn't it, mate?
I'd like to do the Tamiya one.
Nim saying, I'm going to have to get my friend to send me pictures of his PG Falcon that I guised up for him and post the pictures. Yeah, feel free. Paul G saying, hello, I am blending oils on a T62 for the first time. Plasmo makes it look so easy, but it ain't. Absolutely. I love Plasmo stuff.
Oh, he's brilliant. He is.
Yeah, Dad's saying hi to Paul there. Yeah, I love Plasmo stuff. Again, he's very similar to Mig Jimenez, where they sit and demonstrate, don't they? And they just chat away and make it look so easy. And you go to do it, and it's like, why can't I do it like him?
Yeah, I think I tried to do a couple of things that he's done, and I've tried it, and it's ended up looking like a complete dog's dinner.
Yeah, Luke is going, yeah, practice, and practice, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, you can come off the naughty step now, Luke. I mean, that Klingon ship is just spectacular, isn't it?
No, I like that. That is proper nice.
Again, it's a road trip to Steve's man cave, innit? To go in his shed so he can switch all these on, mate. And we go, oh, look, light up, press the button, Steve. I want to press the buttons. Can I press the buttons?
What did that button do?
Yeah, can I press this one? Boom, boom. I want to press the one that says do not press.
I want to press the big red one.
Oh, mate, that's like a mole on the end of someone's nose, isn't it? It's like, don't stare at the mole. You go all lost in powers, don't you? And you're like, I want to press that button. Yeah. Yeah, brilliant, Steve. Keep it coming, mate. I love all of that. Nim Sindarin, second speed paint up and running. Tell me if you like the faster or shorter format on the videos. So pop over and have a little looky-loo at Nim's channel. And remember to subscribe, folks.
Oh, dear. Excuse me.
And that is a Aria Tara Weaver speed paint. Oh, be having a watch of that later, Nim. I like the way she words this. I made a thing, a knitted drawstring bag. What I'll use it for, I don't quite know yet, but it looks cool. But Nim has made a thing, and a good thing it is too, isn't it, Nim?
It is a thing, isn't it?
It is.
It's a thingy thing.
It could be a paint carrying bag, Nim.
Could be.
For all your paint carrying needs. Like I know what I'm on about. Cynical Steve's been doing another Greebles build, Dave.
He's been at it again, hasn't he?
Yeah, it says, looks like another other tank with an H. It's going to be joining his flotilla. Look at that. The vision. Yeah.
You could say he's tanked up, couldn't you?
See what he did there, mate. It's just
floating on air.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, mate. But again, you know, you could spend hours in the man cave, couldn't you? Going, how the hell did you do that? Cute alert. Phil Bolton says, this turned up on a friend's news feed. I thought you would appreciate them. You got a cute alert coming. Look at that. It's all right, Roger. You're still Daddy's favourite. Don't you worry. I'm so glad people couldn't see that. Oh, man, look at that.
He's good.
Oh, you've got to admire the skill that would have taken to make.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
It is. It's artistic, isn't it? It really is. Oh. No, well, it's all right, Roger. Calm down, Roger. You're still Daddy's favourite. Phil Bolton says, nothing to share this week, so here is a Metal Earth kit I made last year with some extras added. It was a good PE practice. Holy moly.
Jeez.
Hey, really?
Do you know that almost come out of Thunderbirds?
Yeah, and that's one of those Metal Earth kits, Dave. Which, again, are great little mojo busters. I've done a few now. My missus likes them. She's got a cabinet in the lounge that she puts them all in, you know, and they just turn up on the bench, a little stack of them, and it's like, no note needed. I know they've got to be made for my lovely wife. So I obediently make sure that I do them quickly for her. The cake is a lie. I made this Biscoff drip cake for work. Look at that.
Oh, cake alert, cake alert. Oh.
Oak Fox isn't in the chat because he's on a low-cal diet. Don't even look at it, Fox, because everything you've lost this week is going to be regained, mate.
It's all right, Fox. I'll do the mate thing. I'll take your share as well, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah, look, it's even sliced up. Yeah. You know, the slice that would have your name on it, we're going to quickly eat it so that you don't see it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh. Yeah, it didn't last long when it got to work. I know that.
I go. Yeah. He wants to chow down on that bad boy, mate. Yeah. Anders is saying, luckily he's not on a diet yet. Yeah. Look at that. Oh.
That's nice. Yeah.
Oh, mate, that's serious knowledge.
Like that very long. God.
That would be worth me getting told off by the doctors, mate. That's his Dullahan that we was showing earlier. But look how small it is compared to his.
They are tiny.
Frank's been cooking. For breakfast, cabaret rod and the cast with music and cheese with music, etc., etc. Look at that. Aye. Oh, Sarge is speaking in German now. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
James Skiffins didn't do a parade today because he's not feeling too well. So hopefully you're...
I'll get well, mate.
Yeah, you're feeling a bit better, mate. But yeah. And that's the bodybuilders, etc., etc. Frankie's got item number 3 of 3 in his package that arrived, which is a nice little resin sculpt there of a dog mother in 1/16 scale, Dave.
Oh, that should be quite impressive.
And there looks like there's a bit of flesh tones there as well, mate. So
I'm thinking there's an awful lot of flesh tones there.
There is, mate. You know, and again, you know, the approved model making way of doing it is very close up with an optivisor on, because we are men of a certain age. Luke's saying, good afternoon, one and all. Part 4 of my Tamiya SAS Jeep build is up on my channel. Stay safe and happy modelling. Get over to Black Rifle Model Works and watch that. And if you haven't liked, subscribed and clicked the bell, I will accept written explanations of your excuses for me to ponder over your punishments. So nip over and like and subscribe to all the channels on the pages, folks, because it's massively appreciated by everyone. Papa Smurf, aka AD Homes, finally got round to getting this somewhere near completion. I've been a small model even, decided to hand paint. It's going to need a few more coats, still a few days work left before the decals and weathering. And it wins because it's a motorbike half-track, Dave, doesn't it?
Yeah. Kitten crad.
That's the very word, mate.
I thought I'd have that.
Yeah, you know, I'm useless, ain't I? But yeah, I like that. Imagine going shopping on that, couldn't you?
Well, no one's going to get in your way, are they?
Yeah, you know, I would ride that down the aisles. I'll come to collect my loo roll. Out the way. My missus wearing a big old bullet helmet and with a submachine gun. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody be running.
Cynical Steve has got himself a little present, which will, of course, not look like this when it's done. I've been Steved and I have plans for the tracks on another build. This is what I like. He goes out and buys a kit, but it's because he needs it to complete something else. And it's to be able to go into a model, excuse me, to be able to go into a model shop and go, well, that kit will be for that bit, that kit will be for that bit. And it's
Well, I'm just sat here thinking, what is he going to do with the rest of it?
No idea, but I am sure we will find out, mate, in due course.
Well, I'm kind of thinking it might join his hovering flotilla in some
Absolutely, mate. And some guys,
some form or another, but that's about as far as my imagination has got with it at the moment.
Dan Eep, aka Quano Man, got a new life coach, but I hope one day to reach this level of sanity. Oh man, yeah, it's mad. So yeah, for your entertainment, there are some slightly bizarre videos coming up on the group. Sean Wiles, lots of cutting, heating and filling done. More cutting, heating and filling to go. The next person who says they have a bad fitting Gumpler kit is getting a slap. Good man. I have to admit, though, I'm loving this build, even if it's a recast of a recast of a recast. Yeah.
So it's a recast then?
Yeah. Look at that.
There's a lot of bits on the table.
Absolutely. This is the trouble, though, with recasts, isn't it? Because they're never as good as the original, you know what I mean? It's, yeah.
So I would imagine he's having one or two fit issues then.
Yeah, especially if it's vinyl. I don't know if it's vinyl or resin. He might have said in the description. I can't remember now. Yeah, vinyl is loads of hot water and all of that lot. But yeah, he's heating it and filling and all of that. Yeah, they are one of those, mate, if they're not conforming to shape. Grant over at 5760, current progress on the Challenger 2 after one evening's work. The lower hull is all together as well as the rear panel. Wheels will be removed before painting. I've attached an upper hull which will be left to dry overnight. Now, we know Grant is out of his comfort zone because he's doing armour. And he's not an armour buff. I think it's his first armour build, isn't it, Dave?
I believe it is, yes.
So props to you, Grant, for having a go, mate. And
keep going, mate. Keep going.
Keep the pictures going. This is one night's work, so well done, mate. And dare I say, yesterday he didn't put it down, did he?
No.
But yeah, I like that, mate. So pop over to 5760 and like and subscribe.
Oh, definitely.
Jacqueline Stevens has put up some pictures of her husband Kevin's Tamiya 135th scale SAS Jeep. And look at that. Ooh, isn't it?
That's nice.
Yeah. And again, it's just the action, isn't it? You know, a couple of dudes sitting there with a bit hot and bothered, going across the desert, giving it the beans. Yeah, nice little kit, mate. I like that. And again, like you say, you know, it looks a fun little build to do, doesn't it?
They are. I must admit, I've got one to do, and I've done one before.
Yeah.
The reason why I bought it again is to see if I can do a better job than I did the first time in.
Yeah, it's one of those. I went through a stage where I was trying to obtain kits that I can remember building years ago. You know, because you know when I left home, you know, a lot of the stuff that I left behind just got put in a skip and gone. You know, and yeah, you often want to revisit and rebuy old kits that you built as a youngster. You know, but Yeah, there's a few I'd like to get, but I haven't seen about, and those that I have are stupid money. So it's like, that's a link for yesterday's crash. There's a link for our upcoming Wednesday show. We're still on the Thunder Buddies at the moment. We're still doing Thunderbird 2, but as we go on to other builds, we are going to adopt different pseudonyms, Dave, aren't we?
Yeah,
We're going to be Fire Buddies when we do the fire engine.
Yeah, you could say on this one we are having a fab time.
Yeah, when we do the armour, we're going to be Band of Buddies. So we got loads to do on them. Cynical Steve there, been replaying Titanfall 2, wanted to bash together a mech. He's raided his Warhammer, Warbit's been even. Chopped up a Dreadnought, got rid of the silly baby carrier front, forced the cockpit from a Canis Rex into the gap, threw the armour of a Warglaive on top. Just had to find a way to hinge the armour to show off the interior because it's lots of details. Not a bad start. Warhammer builders will know exactly what that all meant.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And again, I mean, when they're done, they look like they was meant to be that way, you know?
Yeah, it is. Sometimes I don't know where he gets the vision from to do it.
Yeah.
Hats off to him,
He should be working somewhere to do with these games where, he can be one of their creative designers or something, because the vision the bloke's got needs to be out there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it needs to be designing this sort of stuff for people to go out and buy.
Yeah. Because look at that. You would think that's how it comes. Unbelievable, mate. Someone somewhere must know someone that works at these places and show them this guy's work, because I think it needs to
go under their noses.
Yeah. Grant saying, well, I'm waiting for some bits to dry on the west bike. I've decided to start the Desert Eyes Challenger 2, and he's got some workable tracks from Bronco. Oh, they look good. Workable track link set. See,
well, that Terminator Russian tank thing that I bought has got workable tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Like they're going to be workable after I've finished with them.
Yeah. Mark Ewing's going, working steady through the Meng 135th Terminator tank. Isn't that one that you got delivered?
Yes.
And delivery of photo etch is for his Revell USS Voyager. Yeah, I've got a USS Voyager there that I've got to prime and paint and shoehorn all my electrics in. So I got the is it Paragraphics photo etch set for it. Yeah, I like that.
That is looking nice.
That is, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to building that. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but
yeah, because you saw it, weren't you? And you were like, I'm getting one of them. Cole, I'm getting one of them. Cole, I've just bought one of them.
Well, especially when I saw it for less than 30 quid. I thought, I am having one. Oh, I've hit the buy button already.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that looks familiar. Paragraphics photo etch set. Yeah, I remember mine well, mate. Well, and I must admit, Mark, it does really emphasise the Voyager model kit. It's a must-do. Richard Copeland's doing a second attempt of an Italieri 1/9 scale Triumph 3HW motorcycle. And that is absolutely stunning.
That's a big old bike.
1/9 scale?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, it's proper, isn't it? You can just, I want to get on that and start it up and go gunning down the street. And
that is looking very nice.
It is, isn't it? And I think that's really, really, really beautifully done, mate. So, yeah. A worthy second attempt.
Hey, good job, methinks.
I think so. That's just the right, mate. It's not overdone. It's just mint. Yeah. And again, you know, you're looking at it and you're like, that's a real bike, isn't it, Dave?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, all you need is a slightly different background, and yeah.
Yeah. So, nah, well done, mate. Pleasure to share that, mate. Paul Chaplin, yeah, awesome job. Really like this. Yeah, good man. And he's also got some spares there that he's offering to let know. Jacqueline, there's some more photos in the album from the 25th of May. So I think we can go into the albums and have a quick looky-loo, because our friend Mr. Fox is going to be starting his thing in 15 minutes, because it's 2:30 already, Dave.
Oh, blimey, that's gone quick.
It has, isn't it? Oh, we've started an album up, by the way, called Tattoos, because we got chatting on one of the shows. I can't remember what one. It might have been our Thunderbird show,
Yeah,
Dave, was it?
Yeah, it was the last Thunderbird one.
And, you know, we got chatting about some of us wear a lot of ink and what they mean to us and that. And an album's gone up in there. Ink I have, ideas for ink I want, and ink I have drawn for others has gone up. I can't remember who's posted them now. I do apologise. But again, you know, a lot of us have different tattoos meaning different things. So if you wear ink, get your partner to take a photograph of it and add it to the gallery, because it's just another facet to the show, Dave, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It is a form of art.
Absolutely.
It's a wearable form of art.
So, you know, if people want to see tattoos and that, you know, I'm going to put my bodysuit in there, but obviously for the younger viewers, I will make sure that it's presentably photographed. But, you know, don't do Wookiee noises and gorilla sounds, because, you know, I'll sit and get my dummy out. Ian's got his 124th trucks in there, so you can have a looky-loo at that. So there's quite a few albums going up. I'm just seeing whether anyone's got any more recent stuff that's been added. Steve Space we've done. James's Lego we've done. Oh, there's 12 photos in the corner now. So 2 more have gone in. So if they're not watching that, run and get Connor and Paige, because they're up on the show now. Let's just get a shot of that. What have we got here? This is what Paige was up to whilst her dad was doing his Lancaster live build. It's a zebra. Create your own sewing kit.
What?
Look, cute alert. Oh. So this is it. You know, he can sit and play with his Lancaster, mate. I'll be sitting watching the zebra, mate.
Well, yeah.
And she looks as happy as anything with that. And fair play to you, Paige. Well done, my darling.
Well done.
Nice little job you've done there, darling. And you can get to brag to all your friends that you've been on the big telly again. Happy days. And we are looking like we are getting up to date, Dave, aren't we? I did say I was going to do some raging, didn't I? Earlier on, I was in his album. We've done the early stuff. Done skulls and drags. Oh, it's the replicas of what we've got. But I don't know whether you've seen. Have we seen this dude, Dave?
Can't say that I remember it, but
So we got this dude here, and again, he just looks like he's got the raging hump, doesn't he? See what I did? Adrian Wakelin, raging modeler. He's got the raging hump. No, start the car.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, purposeful. That's the word. And you can imagine him doing that to Nero. You want some? You know what I mean? You talking to me?
He's got a bit of an attitude, hasn't he?
He has, isn't he?
Oh,
Yeah.
I like
That Ray Winstone voice.
Mm.
Oi, you ought to dry slap. Oh, yeah, Dragon from the looks like the one from Avatar. I could be wrong, but yeah, probably Dungeons and Dragons, because that's what he paints, isn't it? But,
Yeah.
I suppose, yeah, because Dungeons and Dragons, and it's a dragon, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Do you want to restart the car? Yeah.
Yeah.
So get yourselves over and have a looky-loo at some of these albums, folks, because, yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Lewis is going, yeah, she's just said, oh, look, that's my zebra. Yeah, see, Paige has been on the big telly again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, so that is today's gallery, folks. And I can honestly say, yet again, Dave.
Oh, God, yeah.
Isn't it? Hey?
Yeah, definitely.
How privileged are we, for folks to be
very.
sharing that lot?
Very privileged, because there's a lot of good stuff in there, and people need to get in there and have a look.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks all has gone in, even though I'm using mouth words. It's just like, yeah, anyone watching it back, it's perfect, isn't it? I love it.
Definitely.
We've done all right there with a bit of gallery in it. And Ice Queen saying to Paige there that she loves the zebra. Well done.
No, she's done a good little job with that.
Also, more great work from everyone. Well done. B3, there you go. I do apologise, B3. That's my ink. Yeah, add a little comment to the first photo, mate, for me, if you could, buddy. That would be mint. And anyone else that's got any ink, you know, you might have noticed I carry some. And, yeah. It's a different gallery, isn't it? You know, it's all art, isn't it? But Scott's saying, I may have bought a rather expensive new toy. Oh, dear. So probably no kits for a bit. So the Jeep will have to wait. Oh, dear. What you bought? You've been buying computers again, have you, Scott? Or have you bought super duper armor?
Whatever it's bought, it sounds expensive.
Absolutely, mate. Junkworks is going, believe it or not, I've never built the SAS Jeep. Mate, I want to do a Willis Jeep. I've never built one. You know, and I don't know whether
the Tamiya one is, from what I remember of it, it's a nice little kit to build.
Oh, yeah, the SAS one, I think it's a Landy in it. But anything like that, Willis Jeep, I think it might have been Carl or James, but they had the one in the packing crate, you know, and I like that. I think that's mint, but yeah. Fox is going, my ink's in places I can't easily get a picture, Cole, laugh out loud. Yeah, I've got some like that, mate, that I'm not going to mention on a show because I don't know whether there's youngsters watching, but yeah. Because people say to me, how often, you know, how many tattoos do you have? And I go, one. It starts at my neck and ends at my ankle because it's the easiest way, mate. I've got that corner of my chest to do and one leg left. So, yeah. What's he saying there? To me, as 135th SAS Willis Jeep, mate. Classic kit that everyone should build. Yeah, I'm tempted to pull the pin on one, if I'm honest. Yeah.
No, they are. They're a nice little kit to build.
Iron Man 129's going, I'd love to see a Festa 67's patch. Festa 67's patch.
Unless that's in reference to your tattoos.
Yeah, is it a sew-on patch that you want? Is it, you know, is that the type of patch you want, or... Let us know, mate. I could be totally missing the point, mate, because I'm like that. But yeah, I'm doing some new T-shirt designs and mug designs and things for that ilk. So, you know, it's part of what I'm going to be posting up on the Patreon update during the week. So, yeah. So there's some bits and bobs. Aries is going, my Jeep is my expensive toy. The models are what I can sneak in when the wife's not looking. Yeah. Yeah, I tried that.
Yeah, that sounds a bit dodgy, that.
Absolutely, mate. Well, I think we've come to that point because Fox is going to be scurrying off any minute to start loading up his own stream. And I don't want to encroach into his time. Yeah, good award for the most unsubtle hint dropped for the show. Must go to our friend James. Oh, I'd love a Festa mug. Hint, hint. Yeah. You're a patron, James. Like I say, keep an eye out for the post, mate. There's stuff coming. Yeah, Fox is going Festa's mug, F mug. Yeah, it's a thing, isn't it? Paul's saying great show, keep safe everyone. Yeah, and same to everyone else, because as we know, the world is still smouldering out there.
Yeah, so definitely.
Please take things seriously, because some of us are indoors because we can't go out because of immune system issues, and we're relying on all you folks out there to keep safe so that we can stay safe. And so please just look after each other. I know I'm sounding like a bit of an old hippie with an H, but you know, this is crucial times, mate, and just be sensible, because I want everyone that's tuning in not to get it. I want everyone to be healthy, fit and able and all of that. So yeah, so I'm going to go on to the big screen for Davey Pops so that he can say his goodbyes for the day.
As always, thank you very much for sharing all of your photos. As Colin said, please stay safe, please stay well, look after yourselves, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Thanks again for sharing your photos, folks. Love it, and love it. Tune in for Wednesday's Thunder Buddies, 4 p.m. till 6:30 for a bit more Out the Bench. And again, sentiments that Dave said. We'll see you next Sunday. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, tune in to Fox, Chris and Dad today, and I'll see you tomorrow night on E-Models.
Bye.
Bye.